We're here in Nashville, Tennessee, the site for what we hope will be a great game. We could see this rain all day, so the running game will be a key as the Vikings match up against the Titans. I'm Al Michaels with my partner John Madden here to bring you today's game.
I'll tell you, if you're looking for someone to watch on defense, take a look at what he does all game long. Maybe he'll take on two blockers to free up someone else to make the play, or just plow over some lineman to get a sack. I'll tell you, when you talk about a defensive lineman, you're talking about this guy.
The Titans will need their running game to be at its best, otherwise they could be in for a long day. The best way to neutralize a good defense is by running right at them, so look for this back to get a lot of carries early on. They'll also use the run to set up a few long throws if they see that safety is creeping up to the line of scrimmage.
And you can tell that defense is fired up and ready to go. I don't think we should keep them waiting any longer.
They're lined up for the kickoff, so let's get this game started. Epson is just about ready to kick this one away. And it's a short kickoff. From the 16. The Titans will start this drive from the 29-yard line. Our EA Sports Coach Close-Up features two very unique coaches. Jeff Fisher's offense for years has been based around the great running back Eddie George and the superb quarterback Steve McNair. Hand off to the tailback. Good job plugging up the holes on that play.
That's why they pick up all those old defensive linemen. You do this kind of thing, they don't even look at players in the combine for defensive tackle unless they weigh 300 pounds or more, because they know if you can't clog up the line of scrimmage, you'll free the linebackers to make those plays.
Closing in, gets rid of it, incomplete pass. Well, the quarterback did his part.
It doesn't help the quarterback's confidence when he gets the ball to his receiver, but he can't hang on. He's got to know that he can count on him to make the catch.
John, it looks like this is a one-sided matchup. One of the top quarterbacks in the league against a pass defense that hasn't been able to stop anybody to this point.
Well, I think it all comes down to this secondary. They don't have great team speed. They have to keep everything in front of them. I think that may be a tough deal.
A breakdown in coverage that the offense is unable to take advantage of.
That was another play where he started running before he had possession of the ball. You got to make the catch before you start thinking about what you're going to do with it.
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. From the 45. And they're ready to go on offense for the first time. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 49. Going to the air on 1st down. Steps up into the pocket. Gets the pass off. You can't draw it up any better than that. Textbook 1st down.
Gain of 14 on the play.
Under pressure, the throw. He can't complete that short pass, and it's 2nd down.
The intended receiver on the play. 2nd and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Bennett, great fake. Pressure coming, gets rid of it, incomplete pass. Good play by the defender to get in there and disrupt the pass.
Line has to do a better job of protection, or they're going to get their quarterback killed.
So they've dug themselves into a hole here, a long 3rd down situation. Ball on the 36-yard line. The Vikings come out with 3 receivers tight. Dropping back. Pressure. Throwing. The pass was incomplete. He came free on that play, but he couldn't make the catch.
He was there, and the quarterback found him with the ball. Just bounced off his hand.
Epstein comes out, hoping to put points on the scoreboard for the first time. And it's up. And so the kick falls short.
First and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line.
McNair gets set. George couldn't find an opening and was brought down very quickly.
Yeah, he was. This line has to do a better job of holding up at the point of attack. He has a fast first step. He can explode through the hole, but he needs a line to create that little crease or cutback lane to break free.
McNair sets up. Mason moves in motion. Again with the run. Just about a 3-yard gain there.
Ball carrier. 3-yard gain on the play.
Closing in. Big opening. The 40.
Right here is how he can hurt. They get him in a third down situation. But if they can give him a lane to run through, he's going to take it. And right there, he takes it for a big first down.
Only one man back.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Cross play to the left. Great play in the backfield. Williams came up and shut down the run.
Yeah, they tried to get around the end. He came up from his corner position, and boom, he makes a heck of a tackle.
Under pressure with the pass. Incomplete. In these conditions, the rain clearly a big factor.
The quarterback has to make sure that he has a good grip on the ball before he lets it go. When it's raining like this, it's not unusual to see a few more bad snaps, fumbles, incompletions, and stuff like that out there.
Drops back. Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. Almost got it. Very lucky that was an interception.
You know, he didn't pick it off, but at least he didn't let the receiver make the catch either. Still a pretty good effort.
Tantra will come into this game to punt. Davis is back to receive this kick. This is a bad one. And he waves for the fair catch.
That was a smart thing to do with the coverage team closing in for a big hit.
First and 10. Ball on the 13-yard line.
Nice play to the right. The defender goes down. Pickup of about 8.
On the run. Gain of 8 on the play.
This is it. Drops back. Pressure. Throwing short to the right side. This pass is incomplete. Pretty good throw there, John, but the back failed to hang on to it.
This is one of those guys who really works hard to make himself a complete player. He's improved as a pass receiver, but he'll drop one of those easy ones every now and then.
Looking for a receiver. Slings it to the outside. The pass slipped out of his hand.
Throwing in these types of conditions could be very difficult. A lot of the time, you see the ball slip out of the quarterback's hand a little, and that could lead to incompletions or interceptions. So you got to take a little more time when you drop back to pass.
Murphy is back to punt. Mason is the deep return man. Fields the punt and has an open field. And the offense getting ready to come back on the field after a decent return.
You're told to get as much as you can on a return, and that's just what he did.
First and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line.
McNair sets up. Tucks it away. 1 yard gain by the running back.
On the carry. 1 yard gain on the play.
Second and 9. Ball on the 43-yard line. George is the deep back. They'll go with a play fake. Runs through the tackle. Into the open field. Great play by the quarterback.
He's not shy about taking off if he doesn't see anything. And you can see why right there. Heck of a run.
First and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line.
They give it to the halfback.
The team with the most discipline is the team that doesn't commit stupid penalties, and they're the team that usually executes better.
To go. Only one man in the backfield. McNair sends a man in motion. Hand it off to the back. Missed tackle. He's inside the 10. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Holding on the offense.
Owens grabbed him on that play.
You got a big old handful of jersey there.
It's second down and 4 to go. Ball on the 25-yard line.
Second. Ball on the 25-yard line.
He'll get it again. George did a nice job on that run.
If the defense keeps giving up runs like that for first downs, they'll have to make some adjustments to slow this guy down.
So they have first and 10 here. Ball on the 18-yard line. McNair with a man in motion. Another run. Breaking free. Breaks free. Decent gain there, but he's going to head to the sideline for a blow.
9-yard gain on the play. Second and 1. Ball on the 10-yard line.
Watch the man in motion. Gives the ball off. So he works his way past the marker for a first down.
5-yard gain on the play.
So it's first and goal. 4 yards to the end zone. And this is the 7th play of this drive. It's the toss to the left. Touchdown, Tennessee. Great rushing touchdown there.
He tucked that ball away, lowered his head, and boom, end zone.
The kicker lines up for the point after. And it's on its way, and the extra point is good. Well, John, a short drive. They covered the distance, found the end zone, 6 points.
Whether it's your special teams or defense that sets you up with great field position, your job as an offense is to take advantage of it. And they did it right there.
Nedman comes in to kick off.
Lined up for the kickoff. Number 30.
Short kick. He didn't get much of that one. From the 17. Missed tackle. Runs through the tackle. The defense did a great job on the last series, forcing the offense to go 3 and out.
They'll take over at the 40-yard line. First and 10.
Fumble. Loose ball. It's good. That ball just squirted right out of his hands.
He never had a good handle on that thing. A lot of guys will wear gloves to help him hold on to the ball, but even if you do, you still got to wrap it up and protect it. Or you're going to see a lot of balls popping out like that.
So after the fumble now, it's first and 10. Tucks it away. Closing in. Loose ball. The Titans falling. You have to wrap the ball up with 2 hands in games like these.
Yeah, you got to be extra careful. If the ball is wet and you have it hanging out there, the defenders are going to try and punch it out of there every time.
Second down, and they need 15 for the first. Number 86, the motion man. Drops back. Under pressure with the throw. Incomplete. A good pass, but no catch.
Maybe he heard footsteps.
From the gun.
15. Ball on the 49-yard line.
Penalty marker down.
Dead ball. Let's start on the offense.
The offense will have to try that one again.
Penalties on third down will kill an offensive drive.
Here is a 3rd and long situation. Ball on their own 46. The Vikings come out in a nickel package.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Dropping back, throwing. Great throw. Bennett did a nice job getting to that ball.
These guys look like they've been teammates forever.
Pantrick lines up in the backfield for the punt. Davis sets up to run back the punt. And he signals for the fair catch. From the shadow of their own goal post.
First and 10. Ball on the 5-yard line.
Handed off to the back. Just about a yard on the right. At the end of one, these teams are separated by just a touchdown. With the score, Tennessee 7, Minnesota 0. The teams have switched sides and will start the second quarter. The Titans come out in a nickel package.
Ball on the 6-yard line.
Gets rid of it. Incomplete pass. The incomplete pass brings up third down.
Intended receiver on the play.
They'll be faced with a long third down play here. Ball on their own 6. Pressure coming with the throw. So he's unable to get the first after making the catch.
That play won't help their third down conversion percentage today. I wonder what the receiver was thinking, running a route that wasn't going to put him past the first down marker anyway.
This will be his second punt of the game. Here's the kick. Blocking begins to form downfield. This could be big. The 20. There he goes. 5. Touchdown. Titans. All it took was one move, and he was off to the end zone.
It's like you see this whole bundle of players, and then boom, the returner breaks free, and he's gone for the touchdown.
The kicker lines up for the point after. The kick is up. The point after is good. Starting to get into the groove. That's 14 consecutive points.
It sure seems like they've figured out the best way to move the ball against this defense.
So it wasn't the offense, but the special teams that made up this scoring drive.
And now they've got their defense fired up and ready to make another stop. They can force them into 3 and out and punt again. Boy, you talk about a scenario. That coverage team will have to go right back out there and try and stop that guy from doing it back to back.
Here's the kickoff team.
He is lined up with a kickoff. Number 30.
And this one's a short kickoff. From the 20-yard line. The offense takes over after they were 3 and out on their last possession.
On the return.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
First and 10.
They'll pass on first down. Gets the pass off. This one falls incomplete. He was running free in the secondary, but couldn't get possession.
You got to wonder what happened. It looked like a pretty good throw, but it bounced right off his hand. One thing's for sure, you don't often get that wide open.
Culpepper gets set. He gets the count.
Got an inverted face mask on the defense.
Penalties and takeaways can really kill a team. Usually the team with the fewest mistakes out there will win the game.
Third down and 4 coming up on this one. Ball on their own 41. Hand it off to the back. Picks up maybe 3 on that carry.
3-yard gain in the play.
So they'll line up the punt after going 3 and out. Off the side of his foot. He's waving for the fair catch.
That's a good job of getting downfield by the cover team to force the fair catch.
They'll take over at the 32-yard line. First and 10.
McNair sets up. George. Pickup of about 6 yards. So let's take a look at how this back compares to the opposition. A little over 4 to go. Ball on their own 38. Minnesota comes out in their nickel pack with the pass. Incomplete pass. He couldn't hang on to it.
He really should have had that one. He was in position to make the catch, but he forgot to catch the ball.
3rd and 4. Ball on the 38-yard line.
George. Pressure. Gets rid of it. Nearly intercepted. John, I don't know how they didn't pick that one off.
I'll tell you, he did almost everything right on that one. He was able to read the quarterback's eyes. He got himself in good position to make the interception. When it got to him, just bounced off his hand.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. He shanks this punt. He signals for a fair catch. And so the punt goes out of bounds. Culpepper sets up, dropping back to pass on first down. Throwing. The incomplete pass bringing up second down.
The intended receiver on the play.
It's second down and 10 to go. Off and running. Across midfield.
Here's what happened. You get a guy who can move around back there. The defense gets busy covering everyone, and they forget about the quarterback. He gets past that marker and picks up a first down.
First and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line.
The 40. Big gain on the counter.
One of the things you need to have in your team to make the counter play successful is quick interior linemen. Sometimes it's worth giving up a little size to gain a little more speed, and they can pull out and lead block. It's been one of the staples of the 49ers for years.
Pass play here on first down. Closing in with the pass. He just dropped that pass.
No receiver's perfect, so you'll even see the best ones drop a few. But the key word is a few.
Second and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line.
Using motion. Looking downfield, throwing, incomplete. He's out of rhythm on this drive. Can't seem to get it going.
I tell you, they're giving a lot of different looks on this drive, and the quarterback's having a tough time adjusting on those last few passes.
And they'll face a long third down here. Ball on the 31-yard line. Out of the shotgun.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
With the pass, he hits his receiver. Picked up about 6 yards that time.
Interception. Gain of 6 on the play.
They'll line up for the kick, and it should be about a 43-yard attempt. And it's on its way. It wasn't long enough. He missed it. Just off the mark there, missing for the second time. They line up in the I formation.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Man in motion. Under pressure, flings it to the outside. A lot of space in front. The rush was on, but it's a nice game thanks to a nice throw.
They knew the defense was coming on a blitz, and when the pressure doesn't get to the quarterback quickly enough, somebody's going to be open downfield. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
Using motion. Throws it. Incomplete pass. Incomplete that time, John.
When it's raining like this, it can make it very hard to get a good grip on the ball, especially guys with smaller hands. So they'll have to do a good job of keeping the ball dry before each snap.
McNair gets set. Receives the handoff. Look at that power. He lost it. The Vikings get it. That ball just squirted right out of his hands.
He never had a good handle on that thing. A lot of guys will wear gloves to help him hold on to the ball, but even if you do, you still got to wrap it up and protect it. You're going to see a lot of balls popping out like that.
So it's 1st and 10 following the fumble. On the call. Pickup of about 6 yards.
On the run, gain of 6 on the play.
2nd and 4. Ball on the 40-yard line. Throwing. With the catch. That blitz exploited for a first down.
Yeah, the quarterback did a heck of a job to read what the defense was doing and find the right guy.
It's the toss to the right. Gain of about 5. And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today.
2nd and 6. Ball on the 23-yard line.
Culpepper sets up, going to the left. Bennett covered some good ground there.
Hey, nice job up front, holding their block and allowing him to get a good run for a first down.
First down and goal to go. Ball on the 10-yard line. 5th play of this drive. Dropping back, pressure coming. And he's tackled behind the line. The protection broke down there.
That's just a case of an overload where the defense had more guys rushing than the offense had blocking.
Two minutes left in the quarter. They line up in the I formation.
Ball on the 13-yard line.
Pass play to the right. He just didn't have anywhere to run.
You can tell this defense is getting fired up out there. They shut that one down before it even got started. What they're doing here is keeping a defense from huddling up. It keeps the same defense on the field.
Number 11 on the carry. 7-yard gain on the play.
Epstein will attempt to put up the first points of the day. And it's up. And it's good. Here's the kickoff team.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 45.
Not a real deep kick. Should be returned from the 18-yard line.
They've really taken control of this thing as they head back out on offense. The defensive coordinator was going over some things with his guys on the sideline. Maybe they made some adjustments that are going to slow them down.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Passing on first down. With the pass, incomplete pass. He was wide open.
And he dropped it. Now that is inexcusable.
Looking to pick up a first and moving down the field. Still a chance for them to increase their lead. Off and run. The 40. And he's tackled at the 44.
Here's what happened. You get a guy who can move around back there. The defense gets busy covering everyone, and they forget about the quarterback. He gets past that marker, and picks up a first down. Hey, I know they want to increase the lead before half, but they got to be careful and not let the other team back in it with a turnover.
Drops back. A lot of room to work with. The 40. Tennessee will call a timeout here. That's their second. If you let this guy run free, that's what happens.
The secondary was so busy covering the receivers, they didn't even see the quarterback. He had all that green, tucked it away, and ran.
George breaks the tackle. The defender brings him down at the 20. So on the blitz, they can't get to the ball carrier until it's too late.
And when you're blitzing to stop the run, the idea is bringing more guys and the offense can block. We also got to cut off the lanes and gaps that he can use to escape out of the backfield. That just didn't happen here.
He'll pass on first down. Gets rid of it right in stride. No problem picking up the first.
Yeah, you know, we talk about putting a ball on a guy. The quarterback put that ball on the receiver perfectly.
It's first and goal. About 3 for the touchdown. The backs are lined up in an I. Pressure, throwing, incomplete pass. Looking for the touchdown on first down, but couldn't get it to his target. The defense digging in. Huge goal line stand here.
If they can somehow hold him to only a field goal, that would be a huge lift going into halftime.
Man in motion. Drops back. Closing in. Goes to the end zone. Looking for the end zone on second down, but no completion. And it's third down. This will be from about 20 yards out. The kick is up, and it's good. Ned in to kick this one off.
Number 30,
Short kickoff. From the 15-yard line. This tackle pulls him over. It's the end of the second quarter with the score, Tennessee 17. Minnesota 3.
Minnesota 3.
So with halftime now over, let's take a look at how both teams performed in the first half. And the kickoff team comes out onto the field. And a short kickoff. From the 12.
Been a rough start to this game, but they still have enough time to turn it around.
It's first and 10. Ball on their own 31. They line up in the I formation. Hand off to the tailback. A lot of room to work with.
There's no need to pass the ball today until this defense shows they can stop the run.
Second and 1. Ball on the 41-yard line.
Great job bringing down the quarterback.
He just used his speed to chase him down. Not many quarterbacks will outrun a corner coming from the outside.
They need about 3. Ball on their own 39. Bennett lines up behind the fullback in the eye. Great play in the backfield. That play wasn't going anywhere except backward.
I tell you, sometimes the back needs to know when to just go down because he's trying to make something happen that's not going to happen, and they end up losing a bunch of yards.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Oh, this is not going to be very good. Fair catch.
Hey, no reason to take a chance and risk a fumble. Smart move there by the returner.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 40. Couldn't get anything going through the middle.
You know, it was because the defense filled all the gaps. The back was looking for a place to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the gaps, bringing them down for a loss.
Only one man in the backfield.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
McNair sends a man in motion. Hand it off. Running back picks up about 4 yards. And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today. Under pressure, gets the pass off. Incomplete pass. He got his hands on it, but the pass falls incomplete.
Well, the quarterback did his job, and he delivered the ball right to him. He's going to have some explaining to do in the huddle.
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the kick. This one sets up nicely. It could be big. Still not a bad return. It's time to see what the offense can do now as they come back out onto the field.
The coverage guys got downfield quick enough to prevent anything from developing.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 41. Culpepper gets set.
He keeps pounding away in the ground. He closes in on 100 yards.
Second and 9. Ball on the 42-yard line.
Cross play to the right. Bennett was stuck on that play, John.
They're just relentless when the offense decides to run the ball. They break down blocks very quickly, and they do a good job maintaining their gap assignments, limiting cutback opportunities.
Third and 10.
Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. That'll move the chains, John.
Yeah, when you put together a great pass with a heck of a catch, that's exactly what you're going to get.
So they have 1st and 10 here. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
On the 34-yard line.
Crosses it out to the right. He takes that one and heads upfield to pick up the 1st down.
You know what they did was pick up a blitz, and when they did that, it opened up a hole, and they ran right through it.
1st and 10. Ball on the 22-yard line.
Crosses it left. Just about 3 yards there.
On the run, 3-yard gain on the play.
It's 2nd down and 7 to go. Ball on the 19-yard line.
2nd and 7. Ball on the 19-yard line.
Gets the call. Loses one tackle. Plows ahead. They blitz and it backfire.
Yeah, that's a chance you take. You're hoping to get some penetration and hit him in the backfield. But if you miss, there isn't a lot of help at the next level to keep him from picking up the first down.
They line up in the I formation.
Ball on the 12-yard line.
Williams. Kept it on the ground, picks up about 7.
7-yard gain on the play.
They need about 3. About 5 yards out. 8th play of this drive. Again with the carry. Touchdown, Vikings. So they get in on the ground.
Yeah, he knew where he wanted to go when he got there.
So they'll try to tack on the extra point. And it's on its way. The point after is good. Well, John, these teams are very evenly matched.
This makes for a better game, I think. The strategy of the game comes into play here more.
That last drive, John, went for a touchdown with some excellent play calling.
Big players make big plays, and that scores touchdowns. Give some credit to the linemen out there. They're the biggest guys on the field, and without them, no one gets into the end zone.
Epstein is back and ready to put this one in the air. Short kick. He didn't get much of that one. From the 19-yard line. The Titans will start this drive from the 34.
45 on the return.
They line up in the I formation. Whitecheck moves in motion.
First and 10.
Pressure, throws it, knocked down. McNair somehow got that pass off.
And that's a right decision in that case. Get rid of the ball and take the incomplete.
To the halfback, so they'll lose yardage on that tackle. They went backward on that one.
They ran right into the blitz. They should have changed the play at the line. Maybe an audible to a sweep or a pass play. Something like a quick slant.
A lot of speed on the field for the defense as they line up in the quarter. Throwing. Drops the interception. Missed opportunity.
What the defense is doing is they're watching the quarterback's eyes. They're cluing. They're in position so that whatever happens, the ball is in front of them. And that time, it almost got him an interception.
The coach chooses to punt here the 6th time they will have kicked it away. And he slips out of bounds at the 39-yard line. They were able to move the ball very effectively on that last drive, particularly on the ground, and came away with a touchdown. Let's see if they have similar success this time. Culpepper sets up. Hand off to the tailback. Pick up about 4 on the delayed handoff to the halfback.
Gain of 4 on the play.
It's 2nd down and 7 to go. Ball on their own 42. Crosses it out to the right. Decent gain, about 4.
On the run. Gain of 4 on the play. Third and 2. Ball on the 47-yard line.
The defense really bears down on 3rd down.
They'll go with the run once again. Breaks the tackle. Gain of 2.
23 on the carry. Gain of 2 on the play.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. Here's the punt. This could be a good return. So he was brought down before he had a chance to get anything going.
Good job by both teams there. He gets his team a few yards closer to the end zone, and the coverage team prevents him from getting anything big.
Going to the right. George wasn't able to get anything going on that play.
They got there and shut that play down very quickly. That's just a case of studying game film this week paying off. When you know what they like to run in certain situations, you can anticipate the play call and stop the play before it even gets started.
They'll go from the
2nd and
shotgun.
10. Ball on the 31-yard line.
McNair gets set. Throwing. Incomplete pass. So he ends up overthrowing his target.
It almost looked like he might have been trying to throw it to someone else.
3rd and 10. It's pass, and it's complete.
Watch it here. This is a great call on 3rd down to keep this drive alive. They were in a tough spot here. But this is a heck of a throw attempt to pick up that 1st down.
Cross play to the right. It's on the ground. The Titans rolling. A very timely recovery by the offense.
Yeah, he picked up the trash.
The Vikings come out in a nickel package.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
So we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter with the Titans ahead of the Vikings 17-10.
Minnesota, 10.
And we'll start the 4th quarter. Hand it off to the back. They'll bring him down at the 46-yard line. The back picks up about 2 on that carry. Two yards to go. Ball on the 46-yard line. And this is the 6th play of this drive. Going to the left. George picks up just enough. George picks up the 1st on that carry.
Nothing fancy either. He just goes right at the defense to move those chains.
First and 10. Ball on the 42-yard line.
About a 2-yard gain here.
On the carry. Gain of 2 on the play.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Throws it. The pass falls incomplete. That one hit him in the hands, but he just couldn't hang on.
Pretty good play call on that one. Everything happened just as it's drawn up. Just couldn't hang on to it.
About 8 yards. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Third and 8. Ball on the 40-yard line.
To the left. Hand it off. Good play in the backfield. They were waiting for him as he tried to take it to the outside.
And that run started off going east and west, which isn't bad, but then it got worse, and it went south.
Davis lines up deep for the punt return. Here's the catch. From the 21-yard line. He picks up a few yards on the return.
Nope, the coverage team had him wrapped up before he could do anything with it.
They'll start the drive at the 31-yard line. First and 10.
Set.
Closing in. He lost it. The Titans scoring. He tried to do too much and ends up turning it over. So it's first and 10 following the fumble. They'll pass on first down. Gets the call. The Titans. That ball just squirted right out of his hands.
He never had a good handle on that thing. A lot of guys will wear gloves to help him hold on to the ball, but even if you do, you still got to wrap it up and protect it. You're going to see a lot of balls popping out like that.
McNair sets up. George. 4, maybe 5 yards on that carry.
Gain of 4 on the play. Third and 9. Ball on the 37-yard line.
McNair gets set. Camella couldn't get out of the backfield.
That was just a defensive line getting lower than the offensive line. When your defensive guys up front can control the line of scrimmage, it makes it very difficult to move the ball on offense.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. He's waving for the fair catch. No return here. Back it comes to the 20. It's first and 10. Ball on their own 20.
They'll take over at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Bennett. The 30. He contributed with a nice gain there.
And you talk about great vision and being able to see holes and make guys miss. This guy can do all of that.
First and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Get the call again.
Got an inverted face mask on the defense.
Penalties and takeaways are just as big a factor in some games as effective offense. The team that stays mistake-free usually wins the game.
Second and 3 coming up here. Ball on their own 48.
Second and 3. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Gave it off again. And he was able to create a lot of space on that run, John.
Yeah, the defense was looking around, and he was already by it before they knew what hit him.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line. It's the toss to the left. Tackle at the 43. Picks up maybe 3 on that carry.
Gain on the play.
Tosses it out to the right. Great play in the backfield by number 59. And he's brought down for a loss. Outstanding play.
I'll tell you, that was a heck of an effort to get in there and make that play and force him into a big loss like that.
Dropping back, under pressure. Gets rid of it. Behind him, he has it. Gain of a handful. Mason sets up, waiting for the punt. Here's the kick. Fumble. The Vikings scoop it up. A very costly fumble. And it's a touchdown. The wet conditions probably had a lot to do with that fumble, John.
When it's raining out there like it is in this one, you got to be sure you protect the ball. Guys are coming in for the tackle, and they're always looking for the strip. Looking to knock that thing out of there.
Epstein comes in to attempt the point after. The kick is up, and the extra point is good. Here's the kickoff team.
Is lined up with a kickoff. Number 82. Back deep to
And this one's a short kickoff. From the 16. Still running. And a fumble. Running with purpose. The wet conditions probably had a lot to do with that fumble, John.
When it's raining out there like it is in this one, you got to be sure you protect the ball. Guys are coming in for the tackle, and they're always looking for the strip. Looking to knock that thing out of there.
Off to the tailback. He's taken down in the backfield by Claiborne.
They're not just going to give up on the run, no matter how ineffective it is.
It's 2nd down and a long way to go. Ball on their own 25. 2-minute warning coming up. Puts it on the ground. The Titans recover. That ball just squirted right out of his hands.
He never had a good handle on that thing. A lot of guys will wear gloves to help him hold on to the ball, but even if you do, you still got to wrap it up and protect it. You're going to see a lot of balls popping out like that.
Gets the pass off.
Now this is one heck of a play. Look at it. You're in a hole here on 3rd down. And they come through with this perfect play that gets them a first and keeps the drive going.
First and 10. Ball on their own 46. 2 minutes to go. Only one man in the backfield.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
The rush is on. And he'll get the call. And they lose a few yards on the draw.
And there was nowhere to go. The defensive line looked like they knew exactly where that play was headed right from the start.
Dropping back. Pressure coming with the throw. This one falls incomplete. He just lost focus as he dropped the ball.
That's the old rule. If you get your hands on it, you got to catch it.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
On the 45-yard line.
Pressure gets the pass off. Incomplete. Pretty good pass, but that's incomplete.
Sometimes you see players try to run before they catch it. Knowing that he had to get the first there, he probably was thinking about where he was going before he caught the ball. And maybe that's why he dropped it.
Couldn't get the first. They'll now have to punt and give the opposition a chance in a last-minute drive. So as we get set for the punt, let's take a look at our returners' stats. Pantrick is looking for a good punt here. Here's the punt. 27.
Now here it is. He shows a lot of determination in getting to the ball carrier on this one. Look at how he fights off the blocker, and he makes a heck of a play to bring him down. I got to think the defense is ready for a run or pass because they're probably not sure what the offense wants to do. Play it safe and go into overtime, or attack and go for the win.
They'll take over at the 29-yard line. First and 10.
Handed off to the back. Ainsworth breaks the play up in the backfield. He's rushing the offense back to the line. Dropping back, closing in with the throw. This pass is incomplete. Dyson was right there to break that play up.
He has to do a better job of looking off the coverage before he makes a throw like that. The coach has to decide whether or not his defense can hold these guys. If he's not sure if they can, he better try and convert his third and long. If he thinks his defense can stop him from moving the ball when the other guys get it back, he should run for the first to keep the clock moving.
Bennett is showing no signs of slowing down as that gain puts him over 125 yards. They'll go with a hurry-up offense. They'll pass on first down. Throwing. This one falls incomplete. He just couldn't find a way to control it.
He made the right read, ran the right route, but he ended up with two hands full of air.
The defense has to force a punt to give their team a last-minute shot to win this game. It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 39. And this is the fifth play of this drive. Under pressure, passing to the left. Incomplete. He's having a tough time getting anything going on this drive.
You have to give credit to the defense out there. Those last few times he dropped back to throw, he didn't look comfortable. And that's because they did a good job of confusing him with their schemes and their coverages. Here's a big play for the offense. If they can get the first, then they're in pretty good spot to get the field goal. But if they don't pick it up, they give the other guys a shot to win this thing.
Dropping back, throws it. Almost intercepted. They're lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Yeah, I think everyone else was thinking the same thing. We don't get a better chance at an interception than he had right there.
He's been on the sideline, loosening up. Yep, here he comes for the seventh time. He signals for a fair catch.
There was no need to try and return that one. He made the right decision there. The offense is almost in field goal range, so the defense has to make something happen. They might want to bring a blitz, to either get a sack or maybe force a bad throw and get a turnover.
Dropping back to pass on first down. This pass is incomplete. He overthrows his intended receiver.
I wonder if that one slipped out of his hand. It was clearly off target. The defense will have to force him to throw to the middle of the field for minimum pickups, so the offense has to use up their timeouts. They got to make good tackles, though. Not wrapping up can turn a small gain into a big one down here and let him get out of bounds.
Ooh, nearly picked off. I thought that was about to be picked off, John.
That's the thing. That was a perfect opportunity to make a big play for his defense. He lets it go as an incomplete pass rather than an interception.
They have timeouts but need to pick up a first down here to continue this late drive and have those timeouts be of use. The offense has had trouble moving the sticks on third down so far. Throwing. Incomplete pass. They went to the air on third down, but the receiver couldn't come up with it.
He did a good job getting open, and the quarterback got him the ball. He just couldn't bring it in for the catch.
Davis will try to improve upon those numbers on this punt return. Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the kick. And he waves for the fair catch.
He did the right thing, concentrated and caught the ball.
The defense is leaving some open territory in the middle of the field.
Which they got to be careful of, because these guys still have timeouts and they can throw it here. They've got to defend their own 35-yard line, because once they cross it, they're in range for their kicker.
Culpepper gets set. The Vikings using motion. Throwing on first down. Pressure coming with the throw. This pass is incomplete. Second down coming after that incomplete pass. Second down now as they continue to try to get the ball into field goal range.
They should remember that they can use the whole field since they still have timeout. But they have to be careful with their throw. An interception could set up the other team with a last-second chance to break this tie.
Throws it. This one falls incomplete. That incomplete pass will bring up third down. And here's what they've been able to do so far on third down.
Third down is when you want your players to dig deep and make a clutch play. When you convert, it gives your defense a little extra rest, and it gives your offense a fresh set of downs to work with.
Right on the mark there to move the chains.
And the thing is, the secondary looked a little on their heels on that one. They just couldn't converge on the ball in time, and now they get a whole new set of downs. Field goal range is within their sight. They can throw to any spot in the field on this play, then call a timeout if they don't get out of bounds.
And he's unable to hang on to that one.
He got open, and the quarterback found him with a pass. He just couldn't get it under control. Let's see what they can do here. They can attack an open part of the field, then use a timeout to stop the clock.
They'll go with the quarter defense. Steps up into the pocket. Gets the pass off. Third down upcoming after that incomplete pass.
I'm sure they won't just run an out pattern here. They have to get the first, and with timeouts, they should be using the whole field.
Third and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line.
Throws it. This one falls incomplete. He was unable to bring that one in.
You got so much stuff going on out there. You got to get off the line. You got to run a good route. You have to read the defense. You got to get open. But the most important thing you do after all that is you have to catch the ball.
Unable to get into field goal range on this drive, they'll punt and look ahead to overtime.
And the last they want to give up is a big return. So they want to kick the thing to the sidelines to prevent that.
They figure to play it safe here, run the clock down, and go to overtime. First and 10. Ball on their own 24. George, the lone setback. George. Van holds him down behind the line. George couldn't pick up any blocking on that play.
The defense is always very aggressive when defending the run. They're extremely disciplined. They get off their blocks very quickly. Makes it tough to find openings when you're running the ball.
This game will be heading to overtime.
The score is tied.
Simon, he's back for the kickoff as we take a quick glance at his return numbers. And the kickoff team comes out onto the field. Not a real deep kick. Should be returned. From the 18. Stiff arm there. Now that's a stiff arm. The Titans will start the drive from the 33.
Number 82 on the return.
Two very evenly matched teams through 4 quarters, and we'll go to overtime to determine the winner of this one. Mason goes in motion. Send it off to the back. 1 yard gain by the running back.
On the carry, 1 yard gain on the play. Second and 9. Ball on the 34-yard line.
Set.
George. Great fake. No chance to get it off as they closed on him very quickly.
The defensive coordinator teaches his guys to be very aggressive out there on defense. He has a lot of confidence in his cornerback, and he's willing to leave them out there in single coverage on an island. So they'll blitz on just about any down, looking for a big play.
3rd and long. Pressure with the throw. On the money. They'll move the sticks with that completion.
I'll tell you, he put that one right on the money. They're just out there playing a little pitch and catch.
The Titans using motion. George loses 1 tackler. The 40. 9-yard gain.
27 with the carry. 9-yard gain on the play.
It's 2nd down and 1 to go. Ball on the 39-yard line. McNair gets set. George fakes the handle. Ducks and breaks free. Robin got into the backfield very quickly and stopped the quarterback.
That was a great defensive call. A lot of big plays are made with individual effort. You also got to give credit to his coordinator, because he's the one who puts his guys in position to make the plays.
3rd and 4. Ball on the 42-yard line.
Hand it off to the back. Picks up maybe 3 on that carry.
3-yard gain on the play.
Davis looks like he's ready for the return. They run a fake.
I'll tell you, this has to be frustrating. Watch here, as it's a great situation for the defense. They think they've got him, and they're about to get the ball back. Then all of a sudden, he drops back to pass, and boom, they're moving the chains, and they're getting a whole new set of downs.
1st and 10. Ball on the 24-yard line.
Using motion. George. It's a fumble. The Vikings dive on the fumble. The wet conditions probably had a lot to do with that fumble, John.
When it's raining out there like it is in this one, you got to be sure you protect the ball. Guys are coming in for the tackle, and they're always looking for the strip, looking to knock that thing out of there.
A lot of space in front of him. Bennett has been clearly a big part in their offensive plan, now has over 125 yards rushing.
Bring it, baby.
Bennett loses 1 tackle, pulls him over. Picked up enough to convert for the first on that delayed handoff. It's the toss to the left. Breaking free. Picked up 9 on the play.
On the carry, 9 yards. Second and less than a yard.
Ball on the 48-yard line. He tucks it away. Breaks free.
The 40.
Watch here as he's able to avoid the blocker and get in there and make the tackle. Now that's how you're supposed to play. Don't stop. Keep going until you reach the ball carrier.
Only one man in the backfield.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
And this is the 5th play of this drive. Picks up a nice gain there, but he's cramping up and looks like he's headed for the sideline.
On the play.
They're within striking distance here. Toss play to the left. Lost about a yard.
On the run. Loss of 2 on the play.
The backs are lined up in an I.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Gives the ball off. Excellent run for a first down.
They brought some extra heat with a blitz. He was able to find some room and pick up the first.
This is it. One chance, one kick to win the game. And it's up. What a big miss. It's not over yet. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 26. McNair sets up. Hand it off to the back. Gain of about 5. They'll go no huddle here. Closing in, looking downfield with the throw. He was wide open, but lost track of the ball just as it reached him.
It's hard to figure out how a pass like that can go right through your hand. The quarterback made the right read, and he delivered a very catchable ball. He just didn't catch it.
Wide check in motion. Blitz is coming. Under pressure. This one falls incomplete. He just couldn't bring that one in.
That's the type of pass that you got to be able to hang on to.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. This is a bad one. And he signals for the fair catch.
That was a smart thing to do with the coverage team closing in for a big hit.
1st and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line.
Man in motion. Going to the right. The defender goes down. Picks up 5. 2nd and 4 coming up here.
5-yard gain on the play.
Throws it. Incomplete pass. It looked like he'd come up with it, but he just couldn't get it under control.
He did a nice job of getting off the line and getting into his pass pattern. But he had the ball bounce right off his fingertip.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Culpepper with a man in motion. Tucks it away. They'll mark it at the 45-yard line. Carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards. He's trotting out there again. 9 times now he's been called on to punt. Minnesota will call a timeout here. They have 1 timeout left, and they catch the defense sleeping on that one. Excellent decision going with a fake punt.
This coach loves to take chances and keep the defense off balance. Perfect example right there.
Toss play to the left. Toss play goes for about 4. It's 2nd down and 6 to go. Ball on the 40-yard line. Hill stopped the clock with the spike. Tennessee comes out in their nickel package.
Ball on the 40-yard
line. Dropping back, throwing. Pass was incomplete. He was there, but the pass slipped out of his hands.
The coaching staff thinks that he has some of the best hands in the team. And it's surprising to see him drop a pass like that.
So as we get set for the punt, let's take a look at our returners' stats. Mason back to return. Here's the punt. This one goes out of bounds. Man in motion. Gets the toss to the left. The Titans call a timeout. They have 1 left. Gain of about 1. And they need about 9. Ball on their own 12. McNair sets up. To the 20. Beautiful. Pick up the 1st down.
I'll tell you what, you can't give him any lanes at all. You can take it and throw it in that lane, or what he did right there. He'll run right through the lane.
Tennessee calls a timeout. That's their final timeout. 1st and 10. Ball on their own 29. Drops back, pressure coming with the pass. Incomplete. No catch on that pass play.
This is one of those guys who's working really hard to improve himself. Every now and then he'll let one bounce off his hands like that, but most of the time you can rely on him to make the catch when you really need it.
Pressure with the throw. He hits his receiver. Picked up about 6 yards that time. 3rd down and 4 coming up on this one. Ball on their own 36. Spike stops the clock. Minnesota lines up with 7 guys in the secondary. Surveying the field. Gets the pass off. The pass falls incomplete. That'll wrap this one up, and the final score is Tennessee 17, Minnesota 17. This is Al Michaels with John Madden saying goodbye for EA Sports. Tank Williams had himself a big game and is our horse trailer player of the game.